if I was on the street and the crackhead tried to give me a harmonica, okay, you know what?
You should take out harmonica. Any instrument you gotta use your mouth for.
Wait, you gonna put a bum harmonica to your mouth?
Oh, the harmonica?
You gonna get herpes, nigga. You
I thought about that.
No harmonicas, no saxophones, nothing like no flutes, nothing like that from a crackhead.
It says like dick.
Hey.
Hood movie review. Hood movie review. Hood movie review. Watch us on YouTube.
Is this thing on? Dig this right here, man. One day this whole motherfucking place is gonna be gone. This club, this city, man, this whole US of A, man, it's gonna turn to dust, right? And a whole new civilization is gonna rise from this one. And they're gonna start digging, you know. They're gonna dig up the pyramids over in Egypt. They're gonna dig up the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty, and the Empire State. But if a nigga wanna know about me, wanna know about Memphis, all they gotta do is find your first underground tape, nigga. North Third Thugs. Motherfucker, man, that was the shit.
North Third Thugs.
Hello there. This is Movie Review. We got your host, of course, Kenny. We got to my right, we got Damone.
We like dogs, man.
Below me, we got TK.
He says, sometimes I have dreams of breastfeed the catfish.
Oh, yeah, that was wild.
I didn't like that.
I didn't either.
I thought we was all just going to give an opening quote. That's why he said that. So I'll give one. I thought it was wild.
And then on the bottom right, we got Sledge.
Now, there's some people that talk the talk. Some people that walk the walk.
So you gonna walk that walk? Or you gonna talk that talk?
Hey, Hustle and Flow taught me a lot, nigga.
He said, I'm walking.
So we're gonna start off like this. What did y'all think of the soundtrack out of 5?
5.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, I gotta go with 5 as well.
Fire. Hey, nigga.
Right quick.
Hey, swerve right, swerve left.
I have a question from your opening statement, though, Kenny.
Go ahead.
When he said all that, when he gave his lecture to Kenny Black, and you know, like, when he just always called himself talking philosophical and, you know, talking sense, I always wondered, like what grade did he get to in school? You know, like,
because he was in my grade.
Yeah, he said they was in the same grade. He went to different schools, but he never said if he finished school or not. You know, he just always
I
said
think he finished
school.
Well. I mean, life didn't pan out the way he thought it was gonna be. But
you know damn well he didn't finish school.
You think? I thought he did, but I think with him, he was more like, he wasn't the smartest guy, but he was able to manipulate people's minds into doing what he wanted them to do. That was the whole thing. That was his whole thing. He was a good talker. He was a slick talker.
Good talker. He was a slick talker.
But the only thing about him was, I'm gonna say this before we start the whole thing, that he believed in his own hype too much. Is what I'm gonna say, because that's why I thought he was like, okay, he's like, I'm gonna talk. He's like, bro, I'll pimp Skinny Black. He said, if I can pimp $20 hoes, I can definitely pimp Skinny Black. It's like, that don't make sense. Yeah. You said
that did not make no sense at all.
It didn't make sense. He said you can pimp $20 hoes, but so that means you can pimp a platinum artist. Like, that makes no sense.
I don't think Skinny Black was platinum. We're giving Skinny too much credit.
No, he said it. He says he's a platinum artist.
Oh, he was? God damn.
Yeah, because when he's talking to what's the old boy's name from Shaft? I can't think his name right now. But he's a case, yeah. But he's talking to him in the beginning. He says, he's a platinum. He says, album just went platinum. He said, platinum, is that more than gold?
You need to stop. He's saying, you better not bring that shit that you bringing in here. Bring that
up. He said that dirt weed you be bringing in here.
That dirt weed you bringing in here. Hey, nah, but real talk though, that soundtrack is in my top 5.
That is a good soundtrack. It's a fire soundtrack.
Bro, it got still tipping on there. It got still tipping on there.
But they had a different version though. They had the Man's World version.
The Man's World, and Mike Jones is snapping.
Yeah, I didn't realize Mike Jones was, like, I could hear it in one of the scenes. I didn't realize it was in there.
Yeah, it was still tipping. It was still tipping, but they made a remix. It was the Man's World remix. There's some girls singing over it.
Bro, he was snapping. And Mike Jones, and we got it. I think Mike Jones is in the movie, but we got to give Mike Jones some credit because I'm gonna be real. That nigga did all this shit before 25, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna give him his credit.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know he
They
gave us
made
all
bangers.
that. I didn't know he gave us all them bangers before 25, though.
I'm just gonna say I still know that nigga number today.
Oh yeah, for sure.
281
330
8004.
Hit
Hey,
Mike
like
Jones
I said,
on the low because Mike Jones about to blow.
Bro,
I'm
that
just gonna say.
soundtrack. That soundtrack was hard, bro. It had that Boosie and Webby swerve on it. Hey, that song is
That song,
fire.
yeah.
That song is fire.
They had another Webby song on there too.
They got the girl, the bad bitch with him and Trina.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, the girl be cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking.
That's all.
They had a track. They had Yo Gotti on there, full time hustler, part time bro. That's when I said, who is this Yo Gotti we speak of? They had Yo Gotti on there. They had Chopper. They had Chopper from Making the Band.
What song was that? With
It's called I See You, Little Daddy. I see you, little daddy. They played in the movie.
You're not helping the argument now.
Who felt that
That
one
shit
day?
hard.
He said,
That shit hard, bro.
He
That
said,
shit
"Hey, go."
hard.
He said, "I want you to walk down the street and go get me a sugar cookie, man." That's what he had.
They had Chopper in there.
So we all giving it a 5? We all giving it a 5 out of 5?
Yeah, it's a 5 out of 5.
We'll see. I'm going with a 5 as well. All right, now we're gonna get to this review because there's a lot that we got to talk about with this review. There's some
let's
stuff.
get into this.
So the movie starts off with DJ, Terrence Howard playing DJ, a pimp / drug dealer.
Man.
He's slick talking, comparing men to dogs to get his bottom bitch Nola to act right when she don't want to do the job anymore. She's pretty much. He's like, you want to complain? He was like, but we need you out here.
And she is so stupid. like so when I first seen this movie, I seen it with my dad, and he was like, "You got to be so stupid if you can believe a nigga like this." And I never understood until I became an adult, and I said, "Oh, this bitch is stupid." pure dumbass.
I mean, it's dumb in general to be like, you know what, I'm gonna throw my coochie out there and be like, you know what, let me go ahead and give him money, like he did something.
That's what I didn't understand. You know, okay, I always had a question about that too. How did pimping start?
It's supposed to be for protection. Like you're protecting the girl.
I seen him get pushed in this movie a few times.
Yeah,
I mean that's what they say, but it's kind of like the old, you know how. No, not that. Like you know how people like used to go to stores and they would like beat up the people working there and be like, and they pay them for their protection type shit. It's like that.
Yeah, like the mob used to do.
Yeah, it's like that for real. But yeah, that makes no sense.
It's extortion.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Extorting your coochie is crazy. That
it's mad. It's mad. It's mad.
That's crazy. It's mad.
And it's in Memphis, and you in a car all day with no heat.
And it's hot. They were sweating the whole movie.
And it was the
no
4th of
AC.
July.
They were sweating the whole movie. Even when they was in the place with the ice cream, they were still sweaty.
When she did a good job and got a popsicle out of it, it was like, yeah, and he let her sit on the cooler. First of all, if you gotta go sit on the cooler to cool your coochie off.
I was about to say, you know that cooler stunk after that.
Ice cream tastes like tilapia after.
Ew.
Even the strip club was hot.
Everything about that movie was hot for no reason.
You know the strip club was hot.
Everything was hot but his bars.
Whoa.
Everything was hot but his bars.
We're not gonna sit here and act like Terrence Howard wasn't spitting, nigga. It's Terrence Howard, not Lil Wayne, not Jay-Z, not J. Cole.
Okay. When you put it like that, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. It's Terrence Howard. It's not like we expecting too much out of him.
Yeah, like come on, bro. It's Terrence fucking Howard.
And he revealed his prices were $20 for the front, $40 for the back, and has her quote unquote explain it to him because he was taking too long to answer.
Yeah,
now,
snapping at that nigga.
Now here's the thing about that. It can mean several things. Now, 20 for the front, 40 for the back. Now, it can mean 20 for the front of the car, 40 for the back of the car, which means 20 for the head, 40 for some coochie.
Yep.
Or it can mean It can mean
anal.
20 for some coochie, 40 for some anal.
Ooh.
Or
I thought it was B.
Or C, he was running a car wash service like the niggas do at the mall where they wash one shoe and make you pay for the other. So he was
Okay. I was gonna say though, so say I wanted a 20 though in the back of the car, like
no, you can't do that
because I don't like to sit up front, So like can I throw you a $5 tip or something, and we go to the back? I like to get comfortable, So I was wondering like.
What if I want both? Is it $60 then?
No,
or is it like buy
I
one get one? Do I get a discount?
I didn't say I wanted both. I just wanted the front and the back. That was it. Like I wanted to get the front and the back. I didn't want the $40 price. I want the $20 price. I just wanted.
He's on some leg room. He's on leg room. That's it.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm like I ain't the tallest, but I ain't short. So, like,
hey, think about this though. Think about this. How many dicks does she have to suck to make $100?
Oh, well.
Now listen. If you're going for 20, now if you're going for
sounds like
20,
5.
That's five heads. 5 heads.
You sucking 5 dicks in a day?
Well, she is a prostitute, so yes.
And remember, they don't last long. From what he said, they ain't last long.
And those girls said that too.
Apparently, they weren't. What's the word I'm looking for?
Profitable.
No, well, that too. We'll say that too. You ain't. What did Big Worm say? You ain't applying yourself. They weren't applying yourself. They ain't applying themselves, Smokey. They was applying themselves. They was in there hot. And he was cheap. He was trying to get the motel. They said motel's $30. I ain't trying to pay that. He said they want $30 an hour. So,
I feel it.
That is a lot, though. That is a lot.
That is a lot. Especially
it is true because if she's only giving 20, that's a $10 loss. You lose it.
You feel me? That means
you gotta negotiate. Right? Listen, you gotta use your customer service skills and get them up to 40. You gotta get them up to 40. You gotta learn.
You gotta upsell them.
You gotta upsell exactly. You gotta upsell them. Now, listen. I can give you some head, but you get some coochie. That's $40 though. You can go ahead and get you some coochie. Look now. Listen, you robbing me. At this point, you robbing me. You got to talk to him. At this point, you robbing me.
I'm taking a loss.
Yeah, I'm taking a loss.
He said, "Come on, man, fuck with me. Come on now." He said, "You is fucking with me, guys.
Come on, fuck with me, DJ."
So here's some trivia though, real quick. To prepare for his role, Terrence Howard interviewed 123 pimps and 78 prostitutes over 2.5 years. And he lived with 4 different pimps, including a month-long stint in a Memphis brothel.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dedication. I'm gonna tell you right. That's so much dedication for him to still play that role so bad. That's a lot. Like that was like me going to Spanish class. Like I went up to Spanish 3. Don't know a lick of Spanish. But it's like I went. I was doing it. But at the end of the day, I didn't apply. He still didn't apply himself well after he learned.
He was a terrible pimp.
He was a terrible drug dealer.
That's the thing. He was a terrible rapper too. If we're gonna be real.
He wasn't.
He's a terrible person. He's a terrible person.
That's disrespectful.
I think he was a better pimp than drug dealer though. I do. I think he was a better pimp.
He made more money selling drugs.
He did. How many he gave it? Look, he gave free weed to a platinum artist when you were supposed to upcharge, if anything.
Upcharge.
I think what he was trying to do though, he was trying to use that to make connections. You
know what? Let's not ruin it. Let's not spoil the moment.
Yeah, I'll bust it because that's that point. You gotta watch Janky Promoter. That's what he needs. He should have watched Janky Promoter. You got to upsell.
About to say he was too busy worried about blowing up balloons and shit.
So DJ sells weed to his favorite bar owner, Arnell, and where he finds out that platinum Memphis rapper, Skinny Black, Ludacris, is coming to town and going to the bar and buys him out for the night. And Skinny Black, the DJ says he wants to meet Skinny Black.
Another question, right quick. Sorry to interrupt you, but you just said okay.
You good? Interrupt me because I'm just gonna go through the thing. So just go.
But like you just said. Arnell is a smart businessman, right? Because he lets him come buy him out for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
See,
but the whole DJ instead of trying to get in on getting some money that he needed, that they needed, He just gonna get that bag away.
Listen,
upcharge.
He should have let them prostitutes get bought off for the night. He could have made some money. But
ain't nobody fucking him.
You seen who was at that
down, at that point? He was down to one, really, because one was pregnant.
Exactly.
The other one was gone, and the other one was.
Well, you got he had 3 prostitutes. One was pregnant, so he couldn't use her. The other one was just mouthy, like she wasn't listening. And then he only had one left. He was a terrible pimp. He had 3 hoes and none of them listened. And they was talking back. All was talking back.
I feel like the pregnant one could have made you some good money.
I'm just gonna put
There's a market for that. There's a market for that.
And there's a strong one. There's a strong one, probably.
So DJ barges into the strip club, going off on one of his girls, which is Lex, who's Paula J. Parker. Another
wasn't making enough.
Okay, wait. Now listen, I know you're saying she wasn't making enough, but hear me out for her situation. Hear me out. Now, she was mid lap dance, and he snatches her up. It's like, where's the money at? She's like, look, you stopping me from making money right now. So
I even remember pay out yet.
Then on top of that, she's in the strip club in the daytime. You know this shit ain't gonna be popular like that. It was in the daytime. She said, why you got me working day shift? I can't make money this way.
Because you got a baby. I ain't watching that motherfucker at home. That's your baby.
No, the pregnant girl was watching him.
He said, where you at? She said, don't you see me on the hustle? Where you at?
What's up to snap, make that money?
Nigga, I ain't even made payout yet.
That's what I'm saying. She was.
I ain't even made payout yet.
The little bit of money she was about to get, he messed it up. He snatched her up. He's making dumb moves. And did you notice, like, the one girl was acting like she invented making ass clapping in the? I call it the clap.
I call it the clap. Hey, that motherfucker.
Yeah,
that motherfucker was moving though.
Lights off. I said, you didn't invent this move.
Yep.
I've been seeing it.
She did.
She did. I've been seeing that.
We just got a lecture. What was that, last week?
I seen Cherokee the ass.
He just got the history of stripping.
Yeah, I'm about to say
yeah. We just got a history lesson about stripping. It started in Africa.
Started in Africa. Fucking niggas. Told them white bitches.
Them white bitches. So DJ, so when they're getting out, like they're going off on each other. You know, he's like, "Oh, you ain't make no money." She's like, "Well, this person made 500 and I didn't make that." So they going off. Then DJ is about to get in the car, and a bum approaches him. It was Franklin, and he.
Stop. We're not going to do that.
A bum.
And you're not going to call him a bum
that
either.
shit.
Put some respect on that. That was a crackhead.
That was a crackhead.
Put some respect on that man's name. You ever seen the PJs? That was Smokey.
Nigga, no!
It was Flip. So when it was so he's trying to sell him a Casio. He's trying to sell him a Casio. And he's like, no.
Wait, nigga.
Yeah. He's like trying to sell the Casio. He's like, man, I ain't trying to get this shit off you. Then he ends up, he's like, I'll give you a quarter for it. He's like, quarter? He's like, you gonna get some money at the pawn shop? He's like, yeah, you're right. He gives it to him. And so he's playing it, and the one Lex is like, get your ass in the car, pretty much.
She calls him Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
She was. I'm not gonna lie. She was funny. She had some funny ass white like crackbacks.
Sometimes she went too far, but I don't know. I don't want to.
She did to the point. You know what happens to her. So
we'll get to it.
Lex's baby gets dropped off to DJ, and he's pissed because he had to deal with him. He's like, "Hey man, you can't be crying around like no little bitch, man. Hey, get rid of the players, man."
That is her fault. She woke him up for no damn reason.
Thank you, Damone. I was about to say, look, Suge said I just put him down. I just put him down, and she wants to go wake his ass up. And then after she wakes him up, she decides she wants to take a shower right after she wakes him up. No,
yes, there was no point in that. There was no point.
No.
I just put him down. Don't go in here messing with him.
Yeah, I was like, she was just a bad mother. First off, she was a bad mother.
She was.
And because every time she dealt with it, the baby was crying. Baby, perfectly fine. Any other time, she'd be crying. Baby crying every time she touched him.
I just feel like that baby probably had a rough life.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I just felt like that. So that's just me, personal opinion.
He's like, cut them tears shit out, man. And then
Cut them tears,
You
Mike.
crying like no bitch.
Bro, that baby only 2. That baby like 1 year old. Yeah.
That's wild. But then he starts to like taking care of the little baby until Lex comes back all angry. She takes the baby back. The baby starts crying again after they play.
All the time we get him all the time, you want to fuck with him.
You gonna get that little baby a twitch.
You gonna twitch
that
him. Want to fuck with him.
Yeah, that's wild. So DJ has a long talk with his bottom bitch Nola, and basically talking about how broke they are. And she asked him, she's like, "What is it you do?" She's like, "Look, these people out here doing. What do you do?" And he's like, "What?" And he was, he's about to beat her ass. He's about to beat her ass for a dude showed up. You see his face? He's like, "Oh,
hey,
yeah." So,
he pieced her up.
That was a valid question. No,
he said, she was like, his car like got AC. She's looking at him like, you need to do better. She's probably telling him like, you need to do better.
She disrespected the shit out of him.
Yeah, so look, the money coming back to me anyway.
But who won at the end of the day?
DJ,
She
the money got
disrespected
come
the shit
back
out
to
of
me.
him, and she went and sucked the dick for $20. I don't know who got really disrespected in this situation. And then so look, she disrespected him, went and sucked that dick for $20, and came back and gave him the $20. I'm just saying. I feel like DJ really won at the end of the day.
Who really was?
I'm just saying.
I don't even think they got money from him. I think he just provided them with shelter because they all lived in the same house.
But he was paying the rent with their money.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't think they got the I don't know. Actually, no, they did. They got a little bit. I said that back. They got a little bit.
Did they? I said they was all roommates.
Because something happens later. I'm explaining why.
She talks about what's her name? Taraji P. Henson. I forgot the character's name.
Her name was Suge.
Suge. She talks about how the light's gonna get turned off and she got to go get an extension. So I'm assuming like they're on she's getting welfare or something.
I have another question in the end though. About to say it's gonna come up when you bring up something, but I want y'all to remember this moment. 26-16 clip. They were broke. They were broke. Okay.
They were broke. Gotta get that light bill. You gotta get that extension, DJ. Gotta get that extension.
Remember the word extension as well then. Yeah.
So they asked her, she asked him, what is it you do? And he's like, look, like he gonna beat her ass. And she's like, so then she uses her talking skills and convinces old dude like to get her over there. So then they stop.
Was they really skills?
I mean, look, she said, you want to see me walk these heels over to you?
Walk these heels over to you?
Yeah.
He came back. He came back. He left. He pulled back around. Then he came back.
He thought about it. He said at first he came, but look,
he thought about it twice.
First off, DJ said some wild shit. First off, that would make you leave too, though. He said, "Oh, she don't bite, but she nibble." It's like, no. No,
tried to laugh. Don't laugh.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, "Get the fuck, no." So they stop at a convenience store afterwards, and he meets up with Clyde, Anthony Anderson there, and reveals he doesn't DJ anymore, but he still works with music, but at a church. And DJ's there. He's sitting there. He's enjoying the music. And
that nigga cried.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's crying. It kind of puts things in perspective for him. That he's a drug dealing pimp going through a midlife crisis. He's like, damn.
I don't think we can look at that as perspective. Because every time I listen to church music, I happen to tear up too a little bit. I'm not a drug dealing pimp going through a midlife crisis.
Because you know you're doing wrong.
I just know I'm not. I'm doing wrong, and I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So it touches you. It touches you. I feel it.
He reveals he's going through midlife crisis too. Suge. And he also reveals that Taraji P. Henson was pregnant by a random trick in this movie. Excuse me. And here's some trivia. We haven't seen him yet, but Shelby. He was almost played by Garrett Hedlund, who was Jack Mercer from Four Brothers.
Hey, hold on.
The younger brother. He almost played Shelby, but he was too pretty, is what they said. He was too pretty.
You know how he revealed to her how she was just pregnant by a random person?
He said, we don't know who it is.
He said, the baby in here is going crazy. He must get that from his daddy's side. He said, oh, so you know who it is. She was like,
yeah.
That was fucked up, bro. That was...
No, it was wild. You saw her face. She was like, damn, like, that's how you feel?
Right.
Like,
I had to bring that up just to mention the saltiness on her face when he did that to her. For him but DJ is a good man.
Oh yeah, no,
He's take care of that, baby.
Yeah, he's gonna take care of it. And they go to Clyde's house. This was wild. So this was during dinner time. They're eating dinner. They get a knock on the door, and they're looking like both look at each other like, who's that?
Who the fuck is at the door?
He was talking his ear off. He was not listening. He was just trying to eat.
He was just trying to get that meal in his stomach.
He said, okay.
What's she say?
Is that right?
What she say?
What she say? Yeah. Being a good husband. Just being a good husband.
So yeah, he really was. So they go to Clyde's house, and DJ pretty much auditions for him so he can be his producer, while the girl's in the other room talking to Clyde's wife. And that was disrespectful, what she said. She's like, yeah, I try to get some extensions. She was like, she don't want to hear about your hair. She was like, but people always talk about how good my hair looks. And she was like, yeah, then they nut. And not only did she say it, she looked so nasty when she said it too. Like she started like messing with her skirt, and she was like, ugh. I was like, ew.
Yeah. This lady want to hear about your tie.
She said, look like a wet mop. She said, like a wet mop.
Yes, she said, then they nut. Then they nut.
So Nola has after all this happens, that's when they make the best track, in my opinion. Shake it real fast.
I don't think that's the best track.
Real fast.
Hands on your knees.
Shake your hands on your knees.
He said, what's the matter, nigga? You went on the spit?
You went on that spit?
So Nola has a talk with DJ, and she's like, I want to do more to help you with your music. And he's like, you are helping me. He's like, you helping me one trick at a time.
You my primary investor.
You my primary investor.
Bottom bitch.
He was like, grab the steering wheel. We're in charge. Want to hear you say it.
I'm in charge, DJ.
She ain't believe it then, though.
Say it like you mean it.
She ain't mean it still, though.
He's like, I'm in charge.
She didn't mean it. Nah, she ain't said it like that yet. She ain't mean it. She said, I'm in charge.
He's like, I'm in charge. She's like, I'm in charge.
Right. She didn't mean it then.
I'm in charge. Now she meant it. She meant it. Because he got in her head. He knew what to do. And then Shelby shows up and Suge answers. Tells DJ, I don't think he wants weed. And he's like, well, he wants. I guess when we are. And send Nola in there. She was like, no,
I don't think he want that either.
DJ answers. He says, "You Mormons." He said, "You Mormons are some brave motherfuckers."
I can't do shit around here.
Yeah, you
Mormons are some brave motherfuckers. He said, "I'm Shelby."
But then, like I said, he realized that Shelby's going to make some beats, and then they make. And this is one of the
from scratch,
bruh. This is one of those moments in movie history where you feel it. You like when they go
you
when
felt
they
that shit.
And you felt it. You like,
I was turned this.
Get that shit together, man.
It was 11:09 this morning, and I was down. I was turning up in the crib because of this shit. He said, "Find that shit. Find that shit."
He was in there like getting this shit together.
Come on, man. Clap.
I like the clap.
He was going crazy there.
He got into that shit. Man, I'm going through some things, and then
we got the bass in that motherfucker like. Then there whoop that. And then he's like, no, because he found it. No, but did they was they going through the words first before they found the beat?
Well, no, because he was yeah. They were because at first he was trying to get the hook together.
He's like, beat you
up. He said, he got something called "Beat That Bitch." Who gonna play that? Who gonna play that?
Then he said, "You need to find something else for it." You need to find. He said, "Like what?"
He said, "I don't know." Yes, stomp that. Who gonna play that? Who gonna play that?
Why are you so violent?
We need radio. I don't know. What's that trick, man?
He said, wait a minute. You might got something there.
Whoop that trick. Hey, whoop that trick is clever, nigga.
I mean, yeah.
It was. He said it's like a chant.
Like
it became a chant.
It was like a chant. That nigga Shelby said, I know chance.
And then B came in, I'm gonna make these suckers recognize I ain't playing home. If you violate off the top, then you gotta go. Out in hell, there's a lot of shit. I was like, woo!
Hey, and I'm thinking it's time to show you bitches who you fucking with.
DJ, that's the name. And I can't bring the pain. It wasn't saying shit, but it was the aggression. It was the aggression he had. Because he was fresh off beating the bitch ass too. He had to make a song about it. He said, "Man, I gotta make it." He said, "Stomp that hoe, beat that bitch, whoop that trick." That's the word.
That nigga said, "I don't know you fucking."
Did he do that at that point in time?
No. I mean, we never saw him hit nobody in the movie. But I'm just saying, he probably was fresh off beating the girl. Because
he wrote it. It was in the pen and the pad, bro.
He was just like, he's like,
he said, "You ain't know." You fucking with a street nigga from the gutter pimp type / drug dealer.
Yeah, he was talking that shit. He said, ain't no love, ho.
Talking that shit, bro.
Ain't no love, ho. Just bring it to the dough.
What? I never love let my nuts hang to the floor. Come on, man.
If you want some, this is your death wish.
Death wish. Better come
because
correct.
I came to break you off. Whoop that.
It was so good. Everybody said, woo!
Look, it was so far. The girls that was getting beat was dancing to it. It was whoop that.
Whip that trick was an anthem, nigga. He found that beat. It was in his head.
They was like, damn, this shit hard.
Whoop that trick. Whoop
that trick. Get him. Whoop that trick.
You know how... That's love right there. That's love.
Whoop that trick.
Even though this song is about me, I'm gonna support it.
So like I said, they make whoop that trick. So DJ very confidently tells Clyde that if he can pimp $20 hoes, that he can pimp Skinny Black, which is wild. And Clyde tells him, like, this has to work. He's like, I've been telling my wife, he told me, like, this has to work. He's like, telling my wife, I'm gonna be something with this DJ and shit. And he's like, this has to work. I've been telling her that for a while now. Because I'm not just trying to pay rent. Because I promised my wife so much.
Right.
So they come back to the house, and Lex is going off on Suge. And then, like, once she's going off, she ends up diverting her energy towards
DJ.
Calling him a chauffeur. He's like, you're just a chauffeur. You know that, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna drive me to the spot, huh?
She said, I feel like going out and popping my pussy tonight. Go get the car, boy.
Get my car.
Like,
Get my car, bitch.
But he was like, he said, oh, okay. He said, I can see it. And then he used my quote. Oh, I can show you better than I can tell you. And then he snatched her ass out and kicked her and the baby out. And not only did he kick the baby out,
he tore that motherfucker. He tore that crib out the frame too. And he looked at the baby. He looked at the baby like, "Fuck, I gotta do it."
Y'all see the crib? Y'all see the crib in the background?
Yeah, when he
he ain't want to kick that baby out. But he had to.
He had to kick the baby out. So sorry, that's your plus one. You gotta go too.
He grabbed it all gently and shit.
Then he kicked it. He grabbed it gently. Then he kicked it. That's what got me. He kicked it. So DJ
threw her clothes out that little two-dresser.
She said, "What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?"
So my thing is, after she just said all that, she thought he was just gonna be okay with it though.
Bro, I'm tired of you fucking with me.
Here's the thing, though. I think she was going through something, though, because
she didn't want to be like that.
Because she was going off of him, and then she was like, "Come on, hit me!" Like she was going through something. There was something going on in her life where she was like, "I need you to hit me."
She's a prostitute. That's what
I feel like.
Right, nigga. You know the.
I think we need a spinoff about Lex.
I don't.
No.
I think we needed
what happens to her after the movie.
Exactly. We need to see, and movie to start off with what happened to her. Then she gets kicked out, and then we get a whole TV show.
You know what, Kenny? Afterwards. You know what, Kenny? You know what I think happened to her?
Go ahead.
I think that baby might have been a little Tupac, and then she went and met Eddie Griffin and my baby's daddy. and my man was there too. Clyde was in it too, remember? About to say, so Clyde and him was cool.
Oh yeah, Bruce Leroy.
About to say, so I think that might have been what happened to her. That's how that's one of your all hood movies are connected right there.
I got a similar thing, but not with her though.
I know who's with.
Yeah, it was.
I know.
Suge.
Oh, I already know. Also, Suge. Okay, I don't know that one then.
It was Suge because she got pregnant by Jody. That's what it was. Jody had a little bit of money, and he would say, you know what? Let me go ahead and see what's up with it. And he cracked and said, damn, now I got to raise this little nigga.
Hey.
And then she got her life right, and then she ended up having to getting a shootout with it was Snoop, because Snoop was one that introduced her. Snoop was playing. Snoop was DJ. That's who it was.
Okay.
Or here we are. This nigga got pregnant and he's taking care, and that baby's name is Andre. And he gets out of prison. He takes care of Andre like it's his own. Suge has kids. Jesse Smollett.
Empire.
Yeah, I was gonna say most people connect Empire to this movie.
See, I was thinking that, but it seemed too easy. I was like, I'm gonna try to go a little bit out the box, but I'm gonna try to go out the box as possible. I'm gonna try because of my connections.
I got a connection.
Rockhead nigga.
So DJ and Clyde get into it. At this point, because they're all stressed, so he just kicked the prostitute out of his house, so they're stressed.
Drunk Mississippi, what do you call him, a drunk Mississippi pimp or something like that?
Yeah, he was going in. So he got stressed out and then
fuck
he started fighting.
Fuck the wife.
He mushes his face. He's like, mushes his face. And Suge comes in with some positive energy and a lava lamp. But she's like, here guys, here are the studios. Have it. He's like, here you guys go. She comes in all cheesing. Like,
he deserved to get punched, by the way. Like he was out of line.
He was out of line.
DJ deserved to get punched.
He said, I got a room full of pussy out there.
I got a room full of pussy, man.
He said, no, I'm good. He said, sound like you need some head.
He said, like, it sounds like your wife need to put something in her mouth.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Whoa.
And that's wild.
Yeah, that's why he was like, you know what?
You say something about my wife, you drunk Mississippi bumper or something like that. He said something like that.
So after she brings in her positive energy in the lava lamp, Shelby's like, you know what? Maybe this is an omen. And that's they brought her into the studio, and he tells he hits with every abusive boyfriend / husband does. Push that shit out, man, and shoving her and shit. Push that shit out.
About to say shit. I know Shelby was in the back. When he seen that shit, he was probably like, "Who's the bitch now?"
New guy.
I turned her special.
Yeah, he turned his life to Christ after getting out of high school and going to jail.
So look, yeah, okay. So we're talking about Christ though. Clyde. When DJ ran into Clyde was DJing at a church. And he went from DJing at a church.
I don't think he was DJing. I think he was a sound man at a church. I don't think he was DJing.
He was a sound. Okay, but to be a sound man in the church means you're involved in the church almost likely, right?
Yeah.
His whole life switched so quick. Like he went from
the church was just to pay the bills.
That was just a check. That's all that was. He was probably. I mean, there's a lot of hood niggas that go to church.
I'm not saying nothing like. I'm just saying Clyde.
Niggas in the choir.
His wife. They was into the church and all that. Then the moment he meets DJ, he's shaking real fast.
Bring the best out of him. Sometimes, some niggas. The song, shake it. Hey, you play that motherfucker in my church. More than half of that motherfucker getting up.
And for some reason, I do believe you, Sledge. I will not put past you.
We ain't getting up to leave, nigga. We
go ahead and see what song getting up to leave. So Shelby brings Suge again. They produce Hard Out Here for
you. You ain't know.
He said that's your song?
That's my number one.
That's your number one.
That's my number one.
Because the
inspiration.
Think about it.
The inspiration he got for that song. They was walking down the street and they was just talking. Clyde was carrying that crate. He said, "Man, man, it's hard out here for a pimp." He said, "I like that. I gotta write that down." Out.
You know a lot of lines he said. Yeah, it is hard out here for a pimp. There's a couple lines he said that he put in the songs. Like he says, trying to squeeze $1 out of 15 cents, whatever he said.
Mm-hmm. He said, "Man, we're making the pennies out of a dime."
But listen though, Kenny though. But as a rapper though, that's why I like this movie so much and why I feel this movie, because there be shit that you be saying, you be like, yeah, I gotta put that shit down in my shit, and I'm gonna say that shit.
But my thing is, go ahead. I'll let you.
No, go ahead.
Finish.
No,
I don't like you said as a rapper. but I don't really think he was a rapper. Like he got his rap dream and inspiration from a crackhead that gave him a piano. So he really wasn't a rapper.
Hey, everybody needs a dream, man.
And look, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, everybody needs a dream. He got his dream from a crackhead.
Hey, who would have known? Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
And that's
they say God works in mysterious ways, right?
And the sad thing is, God does work in mysterious ways because it's like that was the thing he was the best at. But it's like he would have never knew it if it wasn't for that crackhead. So moral of the story, when a crackhead asks you for some change, I think you should give it to him. They can give you hope. You give them change, they give you hope.
Why? Wait. Why? They give you hope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they give you. I mean, at least they give you the hope to not end up like them. So,
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you want to end up like me, man? You're like, oh shit, like, yeah.
I don't think that. But I tell you what, if I was on the street and the crackhead tried to give me a harmonica, okay, you know what?
You should take a harmonica. Any instrument you gotta use your mouth for.
Wait, you gonna put a bum harmonica to your mouth?
Oh, the harmonica?
You gonna get herpes, nigga. You gonna put a bum harmonica?
No harmonicas, no saxophones, nothing like no flutes, nothing like that from a crackhead.
It says like dick.
Hey, all right. You know what?
Harmonica salty.
Hey, Kenny, I want y'all to remember that too, right? I want you to remember that because when we talk about something else later, I'm gonna bring up this point right here too.
So like I said, they produced that song, and DJ Paul from 3 6 Mafia is the neighbor, and his music is too loud for them to record, and DJ has to combine him with some reefer to shut them up so they can record in peace.
Once again, giving away weed for no reason.
Well, it was for a reason. He was investing in his own future. That's
what that was reason. That was a
friendly gesture.
But here's my thing though. Where was this weed at that you've been like? Cause when DJ Paul got the weed, he was like, "Oh, this is their good shit." Why weren't you selling this shit before?
He was selling it to the old nigga. You know, the old niggas like the dirt. But I guess
no, he didn't even like it. He said you got to sell the real shit.
Well, he said he got it from New Orleans, so I'm assuming it was probably like it's just harder to get. So that's why he's just not selling it all the time.
He said he had that Reggie, the Reggie man.
Ask you, Bob,
Reggie Miller.
He said,
when did he want to go to New Orleans?
Well, I'm assuming he got it from he get it from the store guy, the store clerk, where he got.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, he got it in there. Okay, you're right.
And that was disrespectful too. He was like, he said, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna get." He said, "I got all this money for you." He was like, "Oh, you think I'm gonna take your sweaty money?" He said, "I got you then." He was like, he started putting his nuts. He was like,
it was disrespectful because
that's some South shit.
He gave it to him in the bag though, out of his pocket, so it was okay then. But then dude wanted to
he said he was sweaty. He was sweaty, and he was like, "Oh, I'll show you sweaty," because I ain't been out there all day. And
I felt it. But you notice the difference though. The white dude took it after that for some reason. Why didn't you take it the first time?
No, he said,
I'm not gonna turn down no money.
Yeah, he's saying gonna turn that down because he told him he said you gonna turn this down, and he was like looking at him like, oh, this is disgusting. He was like, I got you then. He's like, now you gonna take it now? He's like, I guess.
Like, he said you better watch yourself, DJ.
So the only difference is DJ probably had that money there the first time, but he poured it out of his nuts for respect to take it in there to him. But this is dude wanted to disrespect him. He wiped it on his nuts again just to let his ass know, like, hey, motherfucker, like, so you could have just took it the first time when the sweat dried off. But you wanted to complain.
That was the point. He's trying to tell him, he's like, you're gonna take this money no matter what. He's like, you're gonna take it. He was just like,
so I don't know why he's complaining, because the white dude is gonna take the money no matter what too.
Oh yeah, by the way, that white dude was a rapper in real life too. Like, he's a rapper in real life. I think his name was what is his name? I can't think of his name. Well, fuck it. Well, fuck it. But so trivia. Terrence Howard initially turned down the role of DJ. He reportedly was attempted to avoid being typecast as a pimp. However, after recognizing the complexity and depth of the character, he reversed his early decision and took on the role.
He analyzed the what of the character?
The complexity and depth of the character.
The depth. What
basically,
depth
I am that nigga. Oh, don't do that. Terrence Howard was acting in that movie, man.
I feel real talk. I feel like the main part wasn't even acting, but real talk, I feel like that was the perfect role for him
because you can say man, it makes sense.
Yeah, the way he talked, I feel like that was the perfect role for him. But
I do think the character has some depth. Like he's going.
He does. He does have depth. He does have depth.
I don't think
that's a good role, bro.
I don't think the character was no complex. He didn't act his ass off. Like, what you mean? Like, he didn't have to act his ass off in this movie.
He just had to be him.
He just had to be him. He didn't have to. He just had to be him. He just had to talk. Just read your line.
Let's be real though, because if we really think about it, let's be real. If we really think about it, like, listen, who else could play DJ, man?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who else could have did it like he did. So I would say he did a good job with that, but I felt like that role was just catered to him. So I don't feel like it was complex. I don't think it was too much depth to it. Like his character had a story.
It was depth to the character. It was pretty much like he was fed up. He's like, bro, I ain't doing shit in my life. I'm trying to pimping these hoes, and they ain't making no money for it. Like literally, like we can't afford AC for the car. Like, damn, like, you know what?
Like, hey, you know what's wild, Kenny? And that's an old was it a Cutlass, I think it was a Cutlass.
Yeah, it was.
Bro,
but
it was how hard, you know how much it takes to get a thermostat in that motherfucker? $30 max.
He said it take two heads.
Yeah, right. Like a thermostat for that motherfucker is no more than $30, bro. You could have got that.
He said one backseat trip. You're straight. You're cool.
Yeah. I wonder how much it cost to get a door that matched the color of the car.
It's a Cutlass, nigga. It's not a lot. Everything is on top. When you open up the hood, everything is on top. You ain't got to do no work for real, bro.
Now you're cutting into his profit margin.
Yeah, exactly. So now I got to get a motel and get AC. Now listen, you got to choose one. Hey. or this is how you pimped it too. He said you want a hotel and AC for the car, or hear me out. I can get you $2. We get you a popsicle. We get you a whole box of popsicles. That's
an expensive
12 pack. Red, orange, yellow. You get your own choice. Now, which one's it gonna be?
Man.
She was like, you know what, DJ?
That's you know what, DJ?
I'm keeping the purple though.
Imagine sucking dick and stick like a popsicle afterwards.
Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck.
That's terrible. You got to do those same tricks again.
She was going in on that popsicle.
She was going crazy on that popsicle. That's why I know that dude was happy. That's why I know old boy was happy. So they record. Hey, boy, everybody get to it now. They record in mid-session. Clyde stops him and says, "Hey, man." He said, "Hey, man." He tells him the mic keeps popping and they need new mics. So DJ goes to this old man's store that has good quality mics and convinces Nola to get the mic.
Okay.
And Nola, pissed off after, tells him, you know, it's good. She
How
goes
did
in
he
there.
convince her to get the mic?
He
told her.
What she did with the popsicle? He said, "Do it to him."
He said, "I need you." 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 She said, "No." He looked at her like, "Bitch, what? No."
he said, did I hear you correctly?
Yeah.
So she goes in there. So she go in there and get that mic for him, and she's pissed off. And she threw the mic and everything. He's like, "Hey, man."
And I don't understand that. I don't understand.
That's what I was.
But I didn't understand that. Like, bitch, you've been sucking dick for money for years.
$20.
Why all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden are you so mad that you're sucking dick for a microphone?
Yeah,
I was disappointed.
A $200 microphone. That's 10 times. That's 10 fronts.
I was disappointed when she was mad, and her question to him was, "Do you know what I do in the back of those cars?" Yes, bitch. I told you.
Yes,
I do. It's a $40.
Yes.
That's a hot 40 right there. You feel me?
He said, "We have a menu for a reason."
Right. You gonna ask me? Do I think I know what you do back there?
He said, "Do you know what I do in the back of those cars?"
Sweet home Alabama.
Like, bitch, you don't die. If you don't suck this dick for us to make millions, shut the fuck up.
It's supposed to make millions. And that's what I said. She was being greedy. She was being ungrateful.
Oh, why? Because I didn't give you a pep talk this time. You ain't want to suck dick?
She said, "What do I have to do?" She's like, what can I do? You're doing it. Go ahead, you're doing it.
You're the only one. She's the only one making money out of everybody in this whole arrangement.
You're the money maker. I'm selling weed. You sucking dick. We both making money together. We both
but he wasn't even really.
Together.
He wasn't selling weed. He was giving it away.
He said, "Listen, you spitting." He says, "I'm spitting. You spitting." He said, "We both putting our mouths to work, but different."
Hey, all right.
We both rocking two different mics.
Right. I also didn't like how the white man already knew that bitch was a prostitute off dreads.
No, he didn't know yet. But until he because he said because he told him, he said, "Look," he said, "That's my bitch, but she don't belong." No,
she ain't mine. She's mine, but she don't belong to me.
Yeah.
She's mine, but she don't belong to me.
He said, "Oh no," because at first he looked over there because he thought she looked good. He looked over there. He's like, "What you looking at?" You know what? Got it. He was like, "Oh, got it." You know what? So look, I'm gonna leave, and listen, you just leave the mic for her.
She gonna leave with something that don't belong to her.
Mm-hmm. He said she gonna fuck for a buck, do some strange for a piece of change, and I know you make a holler for $1.
But you have to give it.
Ain't never had that happen to me.
You have to give it to DJ though. You have to give it to DJ. I don't care what y'all think. Y'all have to give it to DJ because that nigga pimped every last motherfucker he encountered.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. He'll finesse his way out of the situation. That's why he was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that damn. I'm gonna get what's his name? I'm gonna get Skinny Black.
Skinny Black.
I'm gonna get him.
So all right. So this microphone thing, though, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, was you going to introduce how they got to the song again and everything, like with the microphone, how he had her bless the microphone?
Oh no, that's coming. That's coming. Yeah, but that's coming. Okay. Because the reason why he did that because she was going off. She was like, I'm not gonna suck dick every time you come up short, DJ. She was like, and she's like, she burst out. She's like, I'm tired. She's like, I don't want to prosecute no more. And then he tries to run game on her again, but she's telling him, she's like, hey, don't do that. She was like, I know you're trying to run game on me, and I fall for it every time. She was like, sometimes I know you're doing it, and I still just give in. She was like, but I just suck some old man penis, and I can't even lay a verse down. Like, come on, like let me lay one verse.
Oh yeah, because she did want to do music.
Yeah, let me hop on one track.
Let me get one bar.
Yeah, let me get one bar. Wait, let me get an intro. God damn! Like
he said so I suck the dick, but you gonna put Suge on the feature. That's some shit right there.
He's been in the house all the time. I've been out here sucking
all the dick. Hey, you know what? I get why she's mad now. I'm really doing this shit.
I understand it. I understand.
And look, and now I'm talking. Remember when she made "It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp"? Remember, she was like, "Hey, let me get a verse." He was like, "Bitch, get out of here!" Like, no, look. She's like, "Hey, I got to suck some more dick. I can't let that verse down." Like, damn. So after that happens, Clyde's wife shows up after Clyde has been ghosting him in the studio. And DJ tells her, he's like, come on, stay and support us. So DJ has Nola kiss the mic for good luck.
He said, and Clyde said,
my prized possession.
Just like our primary investor over there is hot. So cut them fans, whatever, or something like that. Do you think he was talking about her being hot or her being like burning?
Good looking. Good looking.
Oh, so you don't think he meant she was burning?
No, because it was good intentions behind it.
No. He brought that up after she kissed the mic. So he said, just like that mic, she is too. I just thought he was saying, yeah, that bitch burning, probably.
No, he meant attractive.
He didn't disrespect her.
I'm just saying, but y'all was mad at me for, I said it before I realized what I was saying, but I wouldn't play a harmonica from a crackhead. But I also wouldn't rap into a mic that, she just
as long as your lips don't touch it. As long as you look,
his lips aren't touching it. With the harmonica, your lips gotta touch it.
Nigga, you know how close you get to the mic when you rapping. DJ be all up in that shit. He probably all on the microphone.
My lips ain't touching the mic.
You're not rapping right now. You're not fit.
Hey, look, I'm gonna still be back here. I'm not gonna be up there.
But that's how DJ rap. DJ get into it. He gonna be all up on the mic. He gonna be on the like.
Before we go to the next thing, who you think had a crazier journey? DJ or Young Caesar?
Had a crazier
Young
journey.
Caesar had money. Young Caesar had money. We're not going to do that.
He was good at his
Young
job.
Caesar,
He was good at
Young
his job. He was
Caesar-
efficient.
Young Caesar said, yeah, right. Young Caesar said, I wanted to do this rap shit, but I just went back to some crack.
But say he at least had money. He had a whole drug empire, whereas you had DJ who had he was trying to make a pimp empire, but it didn't work. He was only one girl working, and she was supposed to be hitting the whole thing. And she was the only one working. Imagine just having one manager working your job.
Also, the song is incorrect. There's not a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. There was one bitch jumping ship.
Well, I mean, the other one was on maternity leave.
He had a terrible business.
Oh shit!
She was on FMLA.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
that's the thing. She was on that, so how was she getting paid? She was just she ain't got no benefit.
That's what I'm saying. There's gonna be something that happens later on. That's just like why, like how, like so.
And I think we're on the same page. Go ahead.
So like I said, they make the worst song in my opinion, which is that "Keep Hustling, Keep Flowing" song. That was the worst song. This song was ass. And
keep flowing.
So DJ plans to give Skinny Black his demo, pretending like they were cool back in the day. That's his whole plan. Like I said, dumbass plan. Just pretend like you've been cool with this nigga since back in the day, and then try to get a demo to him. So she'll get him a chain. She'll get him a chain with his name on it. Which, how did she get the money? How did she get the money?
Hey, Kenny, hold on, real quick. Where were they chilling at? Where they was smoking all the weed and they was drinking and shit. You remember they was drinking and he was talking to him in the car like, all the demo tapes. He's like, "Can you do this?"
That was in front of their club. That was in
front of the club. They was all just chilling in there.
Yeah, that's when they played that. They played that Webby song. That's when they was playing that Webby when they was in front of the club.
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
I assume that she went and stood in line. She got the extension, and she also got herself some welfare, and that's how she paid for the chain.
But it's like
how?
Y'all struggling. You went and bought a chain?
No one said their priorities were in order.
That wasn't no cheap ass chain either.
No, but the thing is though, where did you get the income? Like, where did you get? Like, I understand you said that. Like,
she got him a lava lamp too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she got all these gifts.
Look, I feel like one thing, Slash. I feel like that lava lamp could fit into the budget because two heads a day, you can get a lava lamp probably right there. Just 2 heads a day, you can get a lava lamp. A chain that say DJ.
Yeah, you got a custom made
chain for the letters.
She got made it.
She had a big ass.
That ain't no Marilyn Monroe shit. You got a custom made chain that has his name on it.
Exactly. But they charge him per letter. He had 4.
That ain't no middle of the ball.
That nigga just wasn't no DJ. He was DJ-A-Y.
No, he had the EE too. He had the DEE, I thought, too.
Nah, that was just a D. It was just a D. It was just a D and it was J-A-Y.
Okay, I thought it was EE in there too. That would put some more money. He had the EE.
Hell nah. He couldn't afford to spell it like that.
And yeah, that mess was. I don't know. Like I don't like the fact there's only 2 people, like 2 streams of income in the house, and all of a sudden she gets a chain and a lava lamp. Because I ain't seen not one gift that she had. And
I'm not mad at the lava lamp.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lava lamp at Dollar Tree for $1.
Right.
But, hey, what's the name gave it to her though? What's the name's wife gave it to her?
Clyde.
No, she got it. No, she
Clyde's
got it.
wife.
She said I was watching some rap show and they said that they got one of these in the studio. Hey,
yeah.
But her saying that inspired that song and it got her on a feature. So she takes care for the rest of her life.
It was that the lava lamp and the positive energy she was bringing in. They was like, you know what?
I fuck with it.
Yeah, let her get a verse. And then you see old girls like, oh.
I'm out here. But look, the thing is,
I'm out here doing God knows what for these niggas.
But she had a bad attitude about it.
Do you know I got in the back of these cars?
She had a bad attitude about it.
Where's my lava lamp? Where's my lava lamp?
If she had a better attitude,
But
she
if it
got
wasn't for
one.
Nolan, but Nolan didn't see it as that. Which I mean, I get it, Nolan. Like, baby, I get it.
I feel Nolan.
But
I'm
when
on Nolan's side.
no,
If she
I feel
sneezed,
Nolan
the room
100%.
stink. If she sneezed, the room stink. That's terrible. Like, I've been sucking dick all day.
But think about this though. But think about this though, kid. But like somebody has to. But how are we getting this funded? All this is funded by Nola's pussy.
Exactly. She burped. It smelled like nut. Like it's crazy. And she's like, I can't get a feature. Let me get one feature. Some shit.
Oh, bitch. Cause let's be real. Let's be real. If Suge wasn't pregnant, she'd be out there working just like you.
Oh, she would, but it's just me. But it's just me. I'm working. I'm tired. I ain't get no breaks. I don't get no breaks. I don't get workman's comp. This nigga be going to work. I ain't got no workman's comp. I need that extension, DJ. She don't even get a lunch break. She get popsicle.
That extension. That extension, DJ.
Yeah, that's terrible. And so she'll get him a chain with his name on it, and he kisses her right in the mouth, which is wild. Kiss the person in the mouth is wild to me. And as a kid,
what? Hear me out.
She's been off for a while.
She was on leave.
I'm about to say, that pussy been hung up for a little
time. You think dick wear off? you think strength and dick wear off?
I mean, hey, listen. I mean, let's be real here, gentlemen.
Are y'all trying to treat her like
we've all fucked with a woman that we know that is a hoe before. So what is the difference?
Hey, you think late fees get waved off like that too? So listen, it's been a while.
Hey, listen.
Send a collection.
If he would have kissed Nola on the mouth, I'd have been pissed. If he would have kissed Nola in the mouth, I'd have been pissed. I'm not mad if he kissed Suge in the mouth.
That's fresh.
I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like
David.
I feel like real talk. From what I seen, I think Shelby was gonna kiss Nola in the mouth.
Oh yeah, I thought they were like leaning towards that those two were gonna hook up.
Oh no, they definitely did. Yeah. They definitely did.
Yeah. Shelby definitely, and Shelby looked like he pays. Shelby,
I just gotta say,
he offered it for free. He's like, nah, I'll still pay.
I would just say Shelby gotta be hella confident.
Shelby was talking about some sticky buns. Like, you
know
that
nigga Shelby was hella confident in himself, and I give him that because it's like, first of all, I can't get with the bottom bitch. You feel me? Like,
oh no, that's the head. That's the head bitch in charge. That's the head one.
She was in charge.
Yeah,
she told him she thought her job sucked. Like, that's wild.
That's what it is. She's like, I thought my job sucked. Nigga, you actually suck.
No. You actually sucking.
Talking about my 9 to 5.
You're sucking dick.
Like, I make more today than you.
Yeah, you looking out for DJ, and you looking out for the police, and you will talk about me. You will talk about me because I fill up vending machines. Like, bitch, you got some nerve. Yeah, that's just wild. As a kid, I thought he only had the one tape, but he had several because Clyde revealed he has different tapes in the car just in case their label makes one copy. So DJ tries to manipulate Skinny Black into thinking they were childhood friends, and it's hard because he keeps getting distracted by his friends and random females. So DJ gets in the full pimp mode.
God, that's America.
Yeah. He goes in the full pimp mode. He's smoking a cigarette, and he tells me, he's like, "Hey man, you need to get back to your roots. Like, you done fell off." He's like, I fell off. So then he got his full attention, and then he gets him drunk, and then high at the same time, drinking champagne on the airplane, and DJ slips from the tape, and Skinny tells him he don't have a cassette player. He's like, I'm gonna play this, and he's like,
yep.
He says everybody got to have a dream, and he goes to the bathroom. And he's like, okay, whatever. So then Skinny Black, not Skinny Black, but DJ at this point, he's talking to Arnell like, hey, man, like he made it. He's like, man, look. He's like, so the last time I tell you we, because, me and Skinny Black are going on tour, this, we going to fuck these, but yeah. He's in there acting up.
No, nigga. No.
So Skinny Black is already, like, he's already thinking about the big time. And then he's like, once he hits the tape, I'm going to be on. So DJ goes to use the bathroom, and he sees Skinny Black passed out by the toilet. And DJ goes to help him, and sees him. Sees the tape. Sees his tape pulled out and thrown in the toilet. And he's like, "Skinny Black, tell me this fell out your pocket, man.
Tell me fill out your pocket.
He's like, bitch, tell me this." He got bold. Bitch,
He
tell
said,
me this fell out your pocket.
Hey, bitch. He said, please. No, Kitty. He said, please tell me this shit fell out your pocket, man.
Oh, after all we done been through.
Hey, bitch.
After all
Please
we've been
tell me
through
this shit
tonight.
fell out your pocket, man.
Not even said
All we've been through in the last 25 minutes.
No,
Right.
all he been through. It's like, nigga, I didn't mean this bitch suck.
No,
This Marcus
but,
Gold.
but the thing is, Skinny Black don't know what he's been through. So
He
he's
don't.
like, after,
Bro, Skinny Black's disrespectful as fuck, bro.
Oh, no,
You
for sure,
threw
for
that
sure.
bitch. You threw that bitch in the toilet and pissed on it.
Bro, he pulled it. It was toilet paper. He had to pull the toilet paper off. He was like,
He dropped Skinny. No. No, he dropped. He seen the tape and he dropped his ass.
oh yeah, he did drop it. Man. He picked him up. He was on the ground though. Anyway, so he picked him up and then he
Skinny,
dropped his ass.
Please tell me this shit fell out your pocket, Mike.
no. Not only did he do that, he put his dick back in his pants for him. You forgot he said. Remember he said that.
He said, "I ain't no."
We go back on tour. We on tour. I ain't gonna be doing this for you, mate.
Like, nigga, he put his dick back in his pants for him, and you gonna throw my tape away? Like,
That was before though. So you know he didn't know he was that good of a man to put his meat back up for him. You know, I'm pretty sure if he would have gave him that tape after that, he'd have took it. Okay, probably not because he said fuck your tape, but I mean,
no, because he said we were going on tour. He said tour. He said going on fucking tour. We going to fucking tour. I said, damn, that's disrespectful. Okay, so where's I at? So he he tells me, he's like, suck my dick. I think he tells me, tell me this fell out your pocket, man. He's like, you can suck my dick, bitch. And he's like, oh, starts hitting him. And like he beating the dog shit out of him.
He was punching the shit out of that.
He beat the dog. You seen blood flying, everything. Then he tried to put because he hit him. Then he reached to try to grab his chain and like rip the chain off. And he was like, beat him again. Then he tried
the chain he had just got.
Yeah, chain he just got ripped off his neck. Then he took the gun out of his hand and started beating him some more. Security came in with his I-20. He came in like, oh shit. He's like, oh shit. Pulls out his gun
and he shot I-20.
Yeah, he shot I-20. Then he shoots Juicy J, and then he ends up like holding one. I think he holds I-20 hostage, and he's like shooting his way out. And
while Skinny is on the floor,
laid out on the bathroom floor, laid out. So after he shoots his way out, he gets home and gets arrested. And while he's getting arrested, he gets snuck like while in cuffs.
That was mean.
Yeah, he's like oh, like he just dropped. Was a perm and everything just dropped, and he got his hair done for this nigga. Hey, think about that's a little gay. He got his hair done for this nigga.
He got his hair done.
He didn't get his hair done for the nigga. He got his hair because he wanted to look nice.
So he got his hair done. He got a chain.
He had on 3 different browns.
He really did.
He had a leather jacket in July. He had on a leather jacket in July, bro.
He had on 3 different browns and a leather jacket.
Knowing damn well they hot. Like
damn hot as fuck.
Bro,
he been hot all damn day. Just a live movie.
He was musty. He was musty. So you came to the Skinny Black, someone like weed, must, and
he had that little. Did you know it's hot when he'll keep a little handkerchief on you just to dab you off?
Take that damn coat off. So so he gets snuck on the cuffs and he tells Nola, he's like, I want to hear my shit in the yard, man. While he's getting arrested, I want to hear my shit in the yard.
So look, that's what she meant. Oh yeah, I just had to spray a wash. But y'all see me over here holding this wash can. Let me put that down. About to say it out. That's what she finally said. I'm in charge and meant it.
Oh yeah, I'm in charge. He's like, you in charge, man?
I'm in charge. Who's in charge, DJ?
He's been pushing in the car like, who's in charge, man? So
I'm in charge, DJ.
Get that tape out to the radios, man. Get that tape out to the radios, man. So at this point, she knew. She was like, I'm in charge. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get this tape out there. Just like how they said on Players Club, just using what I got to get what I need. It was like that. And she had to get that out to the radio. And DJ's in jail talking to Clyde, and Clyde tells me, hey, she was out there working for you. She was in a sucking dick, trying to get that tape out there, and it worked. He said they played Whoop That Trick, and everybody, whoop that trick, get him, whoop that trick. Everybody's going crazy to it. And he's like, that's my song. That's my song on the radio. They was in there getting hype.
Well, he said, I don't know how she did it. We know how she did it.
Oh, she walked in. She walked in. You seen her like start doing her clothes back up like this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, she's just got done.
She was in there giving the DJ in there whatever talk how DJ was giving her. You can tell she listened.
Yeah.
We ain't like dogs, man.
And listen. And you know she went to work in there because that song played immediately.
Immediately.
After that song got cut off, and it was like, okay, we got DJ Hottest Track right here. We got.
She was good at what she did.
And after that, we got.
what
Harder Hit for a Pimp. They play all three of the songs back to back. Harder Hit for a Pimp.
What pissed me off about this whole movie, when he was talking to this nigga Clyde on the jail phone, he was like, DJ, did you know Skinny Black? And he gave him every answer but the answer no.
Yeah. He skipped right past it.
He said, when that baby's born, that baby's going to have a dream.
Yeah.
And I want
that baby going to have a dream. Like, what? Yes, I know.
Yeah, but see, because he
no.
in the beginning, he didn't know that nigga for real.
Hey, so, okay, my little theory, too, I have them, right? So you just said who you think had a better upstart, whatever, Young Caesar or DJ. Well, I feel like DJ, when he was in jail, he might have met Young Caesar, aka 50 Cent, whatever. And I think maybe when he realized that he was like, maybe my rap career is going to go as far. So I could be your manager.
He lost it. He lost his mode in there. Remember, he lost his mode in there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be your manager. And when we get out, I can manage your rap career because I already got a little bit, like I got a feel for it and what it's going to take, but I don't know everything that goes into it.
So you're saying three careers got started then? Because also, don't forget, Rick Ross showed up to him, was like, hey, look, he's a CO. He said, look, I got a track for you. They call me Big CO. They call him Little CO. And
I don't call me Big CO.
I don't know necessarily about them, but I would just say I feel like them two met in the pen. And he said, hey, man, about to say, so he probably lied, though, because remember, he said DJ was a liar. Yeah. We can all agree to that, right?
Yeah, he definitely was.
About to say, so when he got in there, he said, hey, they call me Bama. He said, oh, you from Bama? He said, no, I'm from North Carolina. Well, I assume he wasn't even from North Carolina. He might have been from Memphis, just going by Bama. DJ, Bama, close.
Fresh dress like $1 million.
Yeah, that's a good song.
That is smart. Yeah, so like I said, the CEO went up to him, introduced me. He's like, hey, he's like, I got a track too. And he was like, everybody got to have a dream, man. It was like, then it's movie ended.
And walks off like a G.
It's a hard out here for a pimp. And some trivia, Terrence Howard is the second actor to earn an Academy Award nomination for playing a pimp. The first was Morgan Freeman for Street Smart in 1987 for Best Supporting Actor.
I never would have known Morgan Freeman played a pimp. Never seen it.
Now I got to see it. Was it? I tell you to get my money, bitch. And then you got 1987, bro. And it's also Terrence Howard's only Oscar-nominated performance. And last bit of trivia: DJ says the word "Maine" 221 times in this movie.
That's so like Morgan Freeman went from a lot, but 221 times.
Yeah, 221 times is ridiculous. That don't even make sense.
That's a lot of times to say that in the movie. And I bet a lot of them weren't even scripted either. Probably just ad-libbed.
It was never in the script. He just added it.
He just ad-libbed.
The line is dogs and humans. He's like, all right, man. It's dogs and humans.
All right, man. Hey, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm just gonna go how this gonna please. All right, man. I'm just gonna flow from the heart. All right, man. All right, man.
Who was the real villain of this movie, man?
He was his own.
I agree.
DJ was his own. DJ was his own worst enemy.
Listen, I just said Nick for a microphone, and I can't even rap on that said microphone. You a villain.
Hey, you a villain.
You a villain. I can't rap on that microphone. I suck dick for it. I can. Yeah, you.
He lied.
But you can kiss it.
TK, he lied to every. No. TK, he lied.
I've been kissing mics. Let me get it first.
TK, he lied to everybody. He lied to every single body in there in the movie.
Oh no, for sure.
Everybody was lied to in that movie by him.
This nigga Glen's about to get somebody a cavity check.
You gotta spend $40. So who was the most redeemable character in the movie?
Nola.
Said Nola. Yeah, I agree. Nola. She was trying to make something of herself.
She was tired. Hey, after you suck 100 dicks, bro. I think you want to turn over a new leaf.
I feel like the villain, though, for real. I feel like the villain is Lex.
Lex.
Lex was a villain, but she wasn't. But Lex was a villain, but she wasn't in there long enough to be. I don't know.
That's what happens to the real villain. They always get kicked out real soon.
Lex, honestly, it's bad things. Goddamn, nigga shooting. Goddamn. So, with Lex, I think she was going to do some shit, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, we're going through in this house. Like nigga, we ain't got no AC in this house. It's hot. Me and my son out here going through it. Then you gonna kick me out and fucking kick the baby crib. I try to take a shower and keep watching nigga for a second. You can't even do that for me.
No, she could have took the shower without waking the baby up. So
yeah, she didn't wake the baby.
I was trying.
That's her fault.
That baby was.
Hey, I was trying.
That baby was asleep.
I was trying to make some money. You snatched me off the nigga.
She was doing a lousy job. She wasn't doing shit. You're right.
Bro, you see, she did it with her eyes rolled the whole time. Like, I'm not into this. Diamond would have did that shit with a straight face, a smile, and got off.
Oh, for sure. Because remember, she was complaining. She's like, "This girl made $500." She's like, "Trudy made $500." I ain't made no $500. Like, I see why. You were terrible.
You have a bad attitude.
Yeah, you have bad customer service. You're rude.
The real villain.
You're rude. You're not into this. You're not getting all my money.
You're not.
Where's
you're not really here for work.
Where's the clapper at? Where's clapper at? Where's clapper?
Where's the clapper?
She was enthusiastic. Where's clapper at? She was happy to be here.
You feel me?
I call this the clapper.
Yeah, got lights on, lights off. I was like, golly, that's a lot of ass. That was a lot. And, hey, you gotta call a spade a spade. I was like, golly. Because everyone, hey, look. That's all I can say.
Sit and out.
Golly. That's all you can say sometimes. Like, golly, that's a lot of ass. I think I said every time I go to the strip club, I'm like, golly. There's always one. There's always one. I'm like, she'll get $7 out of me. She'll get $7 out of me. I know it.
Hey, if that's not funny, nigga, that's probably the funniest shit. That's probably the funniest shit I heard all day, nigga. That's probably the funniest shit I heard all day.
What's the most gangster scene in the movie? I already got my most.
Hey, skinny man. hey, bitch. Please tell me this shit fell out your pocket, Mike.
Most gangster scene to me is the fact that he kicked the girl out and kicked the baby's crib. That's the most gangster scene to me because that's wild. Kick the baby crib. You had to do that. Baby ain't do nothing wrong. Baby made a track with you and everything. Remember, I was in there with the Casio. He could have made. Like, I was part of this too, nigga.
I think the most
gangster scene to me.
Go ahead.
When he put them dollar bills in his crotch and gave it to that white man.
That's wild.
That's wild.
I think it might have been when she came out with the microphone and threw it at him.
I think it's expensive.
About to say because it's like you just put in all this work for this microphone just to throw it and break it or some shit like that. Like, so you didn't like what
because I don't care.
You did it for this. So now, like just think if you'd have messed it up, then the most gangster scene would have been him sending her back in there to suck his dick again to get another microphone. I'm just saying, like
Hey, that's wild. You get done. He's like, "Oh, you want to keep playing? Go back in there."
but I mean,
That dude said,
you
"Hey,
just
look,
broke the mic.
That dude said, "Hey, let me get 26 minutes in a Gatorade." We good?
Right. That nigga ain't gonna give you another
just
mic.
yet. I need a nap.
So wait me for 15 minutes. I'm gonna be ready for
Yeah.
that. Just wait me for 15 minutes. I'm gonna tear your ass up in 15 minutes.
He said, "Girl, up on this pill." That's an old ass nigga.
Ooh.
Girl, up on this pill.
Ooh.
It's gonna be me and you. It's gonna be me and you.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's gonna be me and you. Up on this damn pill, girl.
My dad said that once to me when he was
He said,
going, when I get home, it's gonna be me and you. And I was like, oh, Lord, I'm about to get my ass beat.
and that's how she felt. He said, "Well, I went to my ass." What? He said, "Listen."
Daddy, no.
So, what do y'all rate the movie out of 5?
Oh,
I give it a 5.
it's definitely a 5.
I give it a 5 as well. That's a good movie.
Oh,
We got TK. Where you at, TK? Where you at with it?
I ain't gave nothing a 5 yet. I can give it a 4.5 though. I definitely can give it a 4.5.
You gave The Wood a 5.
I'm about
Okay,
to say.
well, I lied then. The Wood is only 5 in my book so far. Wood, my favorite movie though.
I mean, you gave Meteor Man a 5
Correction.
too.
I damn sure ain't give Meteor Man no damn 5.
I thought you did.
You ain't gonna lie on my name like that.
I think you gave Meteor Man a 5, and you gave what's the one?
You gave Juice a 5.
I ain't
No, he
give
didn't
Juice
get
a 5.
It was
I don't think I gave Meteor Man no 5.
I think you did. And I think you gave what's that movie with Big Rames? When he had that weird
yeah.
Holiday Heart.
Yeah,
Holiday Heart.
Yeah, I think you get that a 5.
I've been very
He
tough
ain't
on
doing
these
that.
movies.
Hey,
I
he
feel
ain't
like
doing
I'm
that crying to get no. He ain't doing that crying to get a 4.5. He ain't doing that crying to get a 4.5. All right.
Gave that girl a 4.5, and she sucked all that dick.
Yeah, she's like all that dick to get no damn 4.5.
4.5.
Well, the next movie on the list is In Too Deep. In Too Deep.
I gotta watch that. I haven't seen that in years.
In Too Deep. We're going to watch In Too Deep next. And we're going to
I ain't seen that in years. I need to watch that again.
movie good.
Yeah, that's when he was like, well, I don't want to ruin it, but I remember
Took a
LL
pool
was
stick out his
sick.
ass.
LL was
Took
tripping.
a pool stick up his ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
LL was tripping.
I wasn't gonna mention that part, but
He spit on it. He spit on it for lube and shoved it up his ass. Like that shit's wild.
He
said, "Oh, I am your man." He said, "I am your man." I said, "Oh." I was a kid. Like this is crazy.
Hey, so wait then.
I see.
So let me ask then. So do you think it'd be worse to get a pool stick shoved up your ass or a pineapple?
Where the pineapple?
Hey, nigga, log off.
Was that Little Nicky?
That was Lil Nicky.
I just thought that was that Little Nicky. The
Nigga.
pineapple's rough.
Pineapple
because it wasn't a whole pool stick. It was, but it was a whole pineapple.
Ooh.
And he had to get every day. It was a one-time thing for him with a pool stick. It was every day.
Oh yeah, the devil.
Yeah, because it was Hitler. Yeah,
so if you get a pineapple up your ass every day, you think you get used to it?
He did. You see him bent over? He was like, he just goes like,
hey, you know, y'all niggas is still live, bro.
I should have asked that off camera. I just wondered what y'all thought may have been worse. But hey, stay tuned for the next episode.
All right, well, we'll end it with this. Whoop that trick. Get him.
Get him.
Whoop that trick.
Oh shit, I didn't click this shit on my phone.
I'm about to go listen to that shit right now.
He gotta go.
Hey, Titus, get out that water.
I'm about to listen to that shit right now.